What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadski, back again here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. So today, I am going to be doing another one of these videos where we take on GARP challenges. I got to complete these missions, so we're going to be making videos about these units, random units, you know. And the one that I'm talking about today is a character that I kind of realized still hasn't received a super evolution and kind of deserves one. And that character, as you can tell by the title and thumbnail, is going to be this guy right here. Super Sugo Fest exclusive Kid. Now, he was one of the first couple of Super Sugos to come out with the final tap mechanic, and we already have the Super Evolution of Law, we have the Super Evolution of Luffy from that batch, but Kid still doesn't have it. Now, of course, Kid releasing recently with Shanks as a dedicated Versus unit as a Super Sugo Fest exclusive means that I wouldn't think this character is going to receive a 6+ soon, potentially as a New Year 6+, maybe, but we'll have to wait and see. But let's just give a quick rundown about what he does, because I think he does have relatively high potential to be pretty good when he does receive a Super Evo. And it was funny because when this batch first debuted, a lot of people really liked Luffy and Law. Like, a lot of people love those abilities. A lot of people loved Law. Like, people just straight up thought Law was like the best unit. But initially, at least for the first couple of months of these characters releasing, Kid actually like deemed to be the best of the three, like at least initially, because of his really unique take on the way that his special works. So let's give a quick rundown about what he does. A very, very simple unit, really. He gives himself -3 cooldown at the start of the quest, 5 times flat boost for Strength, Striker, and Driven, 1.3 health, and then when you are below 50% HP, you get damage reduction. So not a great captain ability. So this specific captain could see massive buffs, I think, across the board when it comes to a potential 6+ for this guy. And remember, when he gets a 6+, he might get level limit break buffs as well. We'll have to wait and see. Probably not, though, but we'll see. If you use him as a captain, you get the super type, and in order to activate it, you need to launch his special 2 times. That is a little annoying, especially when you're in the scenario of using like double Kid captains. Makes it very annoying to do that. But the super type special changes all slots to matching and then will reduce burn duration by 3 turns, as well as applying super strength. So this effect, I think, could receive a little bit of a buff, potentially the slot change going through block slots, or making like change all slots including block slots into bomb, and then make bomb slots matching in his captain effect. That kind of effect would be cool. Reducing burn by 3 is okay. It's not like the most busted effect ever. It's a little piece of utility that is somewhat useful sometimes, but it's not the best. And then the special, right, which is the highlight of this unit. The special ability says that if you use, it says if your HP is 51% or above when you launch the special, you get a 50% health cut, and then sets this character special to max. So if you're above half HP, you basically get double special. And the cool thing about it is if you have ways to heal yourself above half HP, you can continuously use his special over and over again, which people definitely utilize in some key pieces of content. He does 100 times his attack and non-type damage to all enemies, ignoring all enemies' defensive effects and base defense, so that's pretty neat. And then gives your Strength, Striker, and Driven characters a 2.5 times attack boost for 1 turn. So when you launch the special, you already get good damage, especially through defense is kind of nice too, and then a solid attack boost. Especially when it first came out, this is a very good attack boost. It then says that if you already have an attack boost, then Strength, Striker, and Driven get a 2.5 orb boost for 1 turn. So reduced redundancy there. So if you've already got an attack boost, you get an orb boost instead. But then it says if you have an attack boost and you have an orb boost, it will give you a 2 times color affinity for your Strength, Striker, and Driven for 1 turn. So you could do some really neat stuff with this guy, where you could use a different special, but then use Kid special twice, so you can basically get attack, orb, and color affinity very easily. So I really like the way that this character is designed, but of course, as time has progressed, this character's abilities have become less and less useful, so I think with an eventual 6+, we could see some really cool stuff. His final tap wasn't really that exciting either, because the final tap effect just gives himself a 4.5 chain lock on his final tap, and makes his final tap hit all characters. So not a great final tap. That was the one quality about this unit that a lot of people kind of agreed was really not that good. So anyways, enough chitter chatter. Let's actually go ahead and use him in some content and see what he's capable of today. Alright, so we're going to go up against the GARP challenge, Hody Jones. We've got some key characters that hopefully are going to help us in our little scenario here to try and get the dub. Let's see how things go. So the thing about Kid that I really don't like is the activation requirement of his super type, because the effect does give you a full board of matching slots, which I think is really cool, but having to use his special ability in order to do that is a little bit annoying, especially in long form content where you actually kind of want to maintain your HP as high as possible. Like, low HP characters have never really been great characters to use in long form content, but hey, that's what we're doing now anyway. But of course, you know, the GARP challenges are not ultimately difficult, so I don't think it will be that big of a deal. Alright, so let's go on to stage 2. We've got the Hody boys here, Hody and the lads. We'll probably just kill, we'll kill Hody, because Hody can give us attack down if he doesn't die. This is really unlucky, actually. A lot of the time, at least 1 or 2 of these characters will have a 2-turn cooldown, so this is actually pretty unlucky. So we'll just go ahead and do as much damage as we can. Okay, well, we could have probably done that a little bit better, but it's not too bad. These guys do special reverse. That's not an issue at all. We can tank that. Now, the next stage is a sketchy one. So I want to try and actually get rid of some of these slots that we have. And the reason why I'm doing that is because this stage against Hammond and the boys is just so stupid. All these guys with these stupid slot barriers, sometimes you can just get like ultra unlucky and basically not be able to do anything here. I'm going to go ahead and use Sakazuki special. So Sakazuki is going to remove all enemy barriers by 3. So it doesn't remove the barrier off of the guys in the back, but it will remove the one off of Hammond. So at least we can deal with him, you know. But, you know, Kid in this scenario, he's basically only just giving everyone 5 times attack and the small HP boost. Like, he really doesn't really provide much as a captain in this scenario. Kid definitely provides a lot when you use him as a sub under other powerful leaders. I think that's probably one of the better ways to use him. Anyways, looking at what we got here, now we do have a couple of quick and deck slots which we can use to kind of break these barriers. I think I kind of want to do that while I do have the damage from the conditional boost and the attack boost from Sakazuki. I think we'll use the quick slot on the quick barrier, break that, and then probably tap with the strength unit. Maybe then after that we'll switch over to Usopp and then go to Lucy. But while we've removed this guy's barrier, alright, I have an idea. Let's see how this goes. Oh my god, this is perfect. That was actually perfect. Holy, that was perfect. That never happens. That, like, without using, like, a lot of barrier pen units or stuff like that, or, like, orb generation, being able to do that in 1 turn is actually pretty wild. So, you know, shout out for that one. Now, we are inflicted with the poison here. We are not really caring about it. That's, like, not that big of a deal. We got really bad slots, though. Not much we can really do about it, so I think we're just going to attack. I mean, there's not really much we can do here. I mean, we could use specials, of course, but it's not really worth it. These guys don't really do too much here. Okay, and then we should hopefully get a couple of slots, and then we should be able to take on Vanderdecken. Only 1 matching slot, lovely. But at least we don't have badly matching slots. So, yeah, he's dead. Alright, moving on to stage number 5 against Dosun and Zio. This one is a little bit annoying, so that he has the threshold, which is why we brought Kobe. Kobe can help us deal with the threshold. And he also gives us a full board of matching slots, which is pretty good. I am actually considering using a kid special here. That'll give us an attack boost. I am considering, but I want to use a kid special on the next stage. Yeah, okay, we're not going to do that. We're just going to go ahead and use Kobe special. So Kobe's going to remove the threshold. We get the tandem slots. We also get a chain lock. And we want to kill Zio. I wonder if we're going to kill him on 1 turn. Because the thing is as well, when you move into the next stage, which is against Daruma and Ikaros, when you're in that stage, your slots get put into slot change impossible. And you really want to try and keep good slots moving into that stage so that you actually have good slots. Because if you have bad slots, you basically have them for multiple turns. And it can be a little bit annoying. So, we'll see what happens. Let's give it a shot. Go Usopp, Kid. Okay, I don't think he does anything bad. And our slots are terrible, dude. I think we can kill him over a couple of turns here. I don't think he does anything bad. I could be wrong. Okay, he doesn't. Okay, good. Okay, that worked out pretty well. Hopefully gets a couple of good slots. Yeah, that's pretty good. We can deal with that. We can make that work. Definitely, definitely. Okay, so this is a stage where the enemies actually are super typed. We get inflicted with burn. Now, normally you can use Kid's super type to remove that, but because the activation requirement is so sketchy, I want to keep Kid special for the last stage. So we're not going to be able to remove the burn from the super type. So we brought the Lucy in order to do that. So Lucy will remove the burn for us, and he will also give us an attack boost because we have 4 or more strength or psi units. So that's going to work out pretty well. And because Lucy grants us an attack boost, Now that we have done that, then we can activate a Kid Special, and Kid Special is going to give us an orb boost. So, you know, normally if you activated Kid first, and then you use Lucy, then you just have an attack boost. But if we activate Lucy first, who already gives us an attack boost, and then go ahead and use Kid Special, then we can go ahead and get an orb boost as well, which will give us a pretty nice amount of damage here. As you see, the special animation of Kid. This special animation goes forever, dude. Holy moly. It is actually a pretty solid special animation, all things considered. Alright, so we have some good slots here, so I think we will use our non-matching slot characters against the Dex unit, and then, like, we should kill this stage in one turn. I don't see how we don't kill them in one turn, to be perfectly honest. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, easy, bro. Easy. Alright, moving on to the final boss stage against Hody Jones. So in this instance here, because we activated Kid Special in the previous turn when we were above 50% HP, it automatically gave him max special once again. So that's super cool that we're able to do that. So it means that when we activate the Kid Special again, it will give us the super type activation this time. I really didn't need the Zora support on Usopp at all, to be honest, but it is what it is. So Usopp here, of course, will give everyone a -1 turn of cooldown, and will remove the increased defense. It's the only reason why he is here. And then we can activate the Kid Special again to get an attack boost, that 2.5 times attack boost for our Strength, Striker, and Driven characters. And I actually kind of like really like the batch that they kind of developed around that, how you had like 3 different Super Sugos debuting, and they all boosted different colors and classes, so they didn't work together, but it was still a really neat idea because it gave so much support to so many different classes and colors at once. It was a really, really cool idea. Alright, let's activate the secondary Kid Special here, which is going to give us an orb boost because we already have an attack boost. And then we can go ahead and use the super type, of course, so everyone will have enhanced damage. And then also we'll get the full board of matching slots. And I think with this, it should be enough damage to kill Hody Jones. You know, it's a relatively old piece of content by today's standards, so I think we should be okay. Let's give it a shot. Here we go. Boom. Easy, bro. Easy. Alright, so Garb Challenge Hody is done, and did we get the mission for the strength one? I'm pretty sure I hadn't done the strength one for Hody, but, you know, just double checking. I hope that we get that mission done. Okay, we got some bounty, so yeah, I think we did. Clear 40 Garp challenges. And yeah, Hody with only strength units, so we got it done. Sweet. Alright, so that's pretty much going to wrap it up for me, guys. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. What do you guys think about it? Do you think that, you know, the Strength Sugofest Kid deserves a Super Evo? I mean, look, Law and Luffy already have theirs. Kid definitely deserves it at some point. Actually, let's go ahead and show off the ink effect real quick while we're here. We might as well do it, right? We might as well do it. Alright, there's the ink effect. Actually, not a terrible ink effect. There are definitely way worse ink effects in the game compared to this. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. On that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.